Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. Cristiano Ronaldo will not travel with Manchester United on pre-season tour due to family issues. Now recently, Cristiano Ronaldo missed 3 days of training. Cristiano Ronaldo has already told Manchester United he wants to leave, as he's unhappy over the lack of progress with transfers. Man United insist that Cristiano Ronaldo isn't for sale. Man United have set an asking price though for Ronaldo. We want around 13 million. Recently, Ronaldo was offered to Chelsea. Bayern Munich have been in for him. Barcelona went in for him. Roma have been in for him. His former club Sporting Lisbon have been in for him. So a number of clubs have been in for Ronaldo. Ronaldo's contract at Manchester United expires next year. There's an option to extend for a further year. He earns £480,000 a week at Man United, so reflecting on that, is the highest earner at the moment. Man United re-signed Ronaldo last year from Juventus. Ronaldo's in his second spell at Man United. Since he re-signed, he's got 18 goals in the Premier League. He has 24 goals in all competitions. Earlier on this year, Ronaldo won the Goal of the Season award and he got named the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. Ronaldo's got a very good pedigree as a player. He's won over 30 trophies in his playing career, including 5 Ballon d'Ors. So that's the news on Ronaldo. Now, I want to give you some more news on Frenkie de Jong. So, James Ducker from The Telegraph said that Frenkie de Jong's transfer to Man United has been held up because of a 17 million wage debt. Chelsea are now interested in signing Frenkie de Jong. Not so long ago, he said that Man United had reached a broad agreement with Barcelona for Frenkie de Jong over a 56.2 million fee with add-ons included. Frenkie de Jong is actually refusing to leave Barcelona. De Jong has got a contract with Barcelona until 2026. He's been at Barcelona since 2019. Barcelona got him from Ajax for around 65 million. De Jong is a versatile midfielder. Yesterday I gave you the news on Antony. It said that Man United had made a 51 million bid for Antony. Man United's bid falls almost short of 20 million of Ajax's valuation, because Ajax are demanding around £68 million. Antony's already said he's desperate to join Man United. Man United recently made their first signing of the summer. Man United signed Tyrell Malaysia. Got him for around 13 million. Terrell Malaysia signed a contract with Man United until 2026 as an option to extend for a further year. So yeah, he was the first signing of the Erik ten Hag era. You know, there's a lot of players that Erik ten Hag wants to recommend to the club. Earlier on this year, Ten Hag's transfer budget got revealed. We've seen players leave Manchester United this year. We saw Juan Mata leave Man United on a free transfer. We saw Edison Cavani leave earlier on this year on a free. We saw Jesse Lingard leave not so long ago. Matic left Man United. Pogba left Man United on a free transfer. He's gone back to Juventus. Andres Pereira left. He's agreed to join Fulham in a 10 million deal. Earlier on this year, Lee Grant retired. And recently Dean Henderson went out on loan to Nottingham Forest. More players are going to leave Man United this year. Alex Telles, he's on his way out of the club. Terrell Malaysia is the replacement for Telles. Phil Jones, he's on his way out of the club. I initially thought Eric Bailly was going to be leaving this year, but now he's not. Because Bailly said he's not interested in going anywhere. He wants to fight for his place at Man United. Not so long ago it said that Fulham wanted Eric Bailly on loan with an option to buy. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's on his way out of the club as well. I think Diego Dalot's leaving. If he doesn't leave this year, he'll leave next year. Man United are looking to get rid of Martial to raise funds. Last season he was out on loan with Sevilla. Harry Maguire, I think he'll leave next year. Rashford could leave next year if he doesn't pick up form and he doesn't stop getting injuries. I'll say the same thing regarding Luke Shaw. On the other side of things though, there's players that will stay at Manchester United. David De Gea will stay. Rafael Varane will stay. Varane does lead at least another 1 or 2 seasons. McTominay will probably stay. Bruno Fernandes will stay. Anthony Elanga will stay. Hannibal Mejbri will probably stay. Jadon Sancho will stay. He needs at least another season. So there you go. Erik ten Hag is Manchester United's manager. He got officially announced as the new Man United manager earlier on this year. Ten Hag did replace Rangnick. When Ten Hag got officially appointed in, he signed a contract with Man United till 2025. There's an option to extend for the further year. Ten Hag is aware that he must exceed expectations at Man United. I told you, I've got a lot of faith in Ten Hag because he's a good manager. And you've got to admire what he did at Ajax, because when he was the manager of Ajax, he won Eredivisie titles, he won Dutch Cups, and revert back to 2019, got Ajax to the Champions League semi-finals. Ten Hag was the Ajax manager for around 5 years. Before, Ten Hag managed Utrecht, Bayern Munich's reserves and Go Ahead Eagles. Ten Hag's first game in charge is at home to Brighton on the opening day of the season. He did attend Man United's final game against Crystal Palace at the end of last season. Mitchell van der Gag and Steve McLaren are working alongside Ten Hag at Man United. He is Man United's 5th permanent manager since Sir Alex Ferguson. The managers that have gone since Ferguson, Manchester United sacked David Moyes after 10 months. So he only enjoyed a short managerial tenure at the club. And then after that, Man United had Louis van Gaal, sacked him after 2 years. Man United won the FA Cup under him. And then after Louis van Gaal, Man United had Jose Mourinho, sacked him after like 2.5 years. Mourinho did enjoy one good season at Man United because he won 3 trophies in his first season. The 3 trophies he won was the Europa League, the EFL Cup and the Community Shield. The reasons it didn't work out under Mourinho is because he had bad disputes with the board and bad disputes with the top players. And after Mourinho, Man United had Solskjaer for almost 3 years. Man United sacked Solskjaer in November last year. Obviously, despite us sacking him, I still adore Solskjaer. Every United fan does, because at the end of the day, he's a legend of the club. He did enjoy 11 years as a player for Man United. And there was some positives to take from his managerial tenure, because Solskjaer did get Man United to semi-finals. He got us to a Europa League final in his first full season. When he was the United manager, got us a 3rd place finish, and in his second full season, got us a 2nd place finish. So there you go. And after Solskjaer, Man United had Ralf Rangnick. Ralf Rangnick was Man United's interim manager for around 5 months. He left Man United earlier on this year, so obviously it did say that Rangnick would not take up the consultancy role. Rangnick did get appointed in as the new head coach of Austria. He signed a 2-year deal. So there you go. Like I say, I hate the way the football club has been run for a long time. We've got to get the Glazers out of Man United. Because the Glazers have been one of the biggest issues at the club for a long time. For a while, the vast majority of Man United fans protested against the Glazers. And I did initially say that the protesting would persist until the Glazers are out of the club. Not so long ago, the Glazers taken out 11 million for dividends. The Glazers have owned Man United for 17 years. They bought the club for 500 million back in 2005. Last season, Man United enjoyed their worst ever Premier League season in terms of points, because Man United finished on just 58 points. And last season, Man United finished 6th. as things stand, Man United have not won a trophy for around 5 years. We've only won, 4 trophies in the last 10 years. The last time Man United won the Premier League was back in 2013, which is almost 10 years ago. So anyway guys, that's everything to update you with. Drop your comments, likes on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.